Hi, this is Erica Dyer with Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bitch, and my man Nick, who never stops. My God, July is finally over, Nick.
I know.
Were you even at home?
I was for a little bit. I was for a little bit. And
A
then
day?
a day, yes,
Do
just a day.
laundry?
Yeah, pretty much do laundry, that was it. And then yeah, I was back at it. So, yeah.
Dang. Well, you'll have to tell us all about it, but let's do our cards first because it's been a couple weeks.
It
I
has. It
did
has.
have somebody actually felt pretty good. I had somebody ask me, they're like, you haven't done a podcast in a while. I'm like, yeah, it's just busy and I don't do anything. So unless Nick has something exciting to talk about. Although we will talk about my remote role video that I sent you. We'll talk about that.
Oh
Did you want?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
All right. 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, which friend is most likely to be the perfect Dom?
The perfect dom? Like that needs to be defined. Really, that needs to be defined. Like the perfect dom. We're talking like the perfect dom in the way of like the way they operate, or just like the way they I don't know. It's
Well, dominatrix. It's Domme, the
okay. Yeah,
perfect Dom.
perfect dom, perfect dominatrix. I
If you
don't
don't say
know.
me, I'm going to be insulted.
That's why I was thinking. I was just like a dude or a female. I know because yeah, I feel like you have a lot of rage and you'd let it out on somebody. You know. I feel like you'd get that 3 a.m. phone call from Elon Musk. He's like, Erica, I need you.
Trust me, I'm thinking about it. This new job I have, or this not, it's not new anymore. I only have 3 weeks left of work, and then I'm like, how am I going to earn money? Hmm, hmm. Maybe I should do it.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean there's the online course you can always take that I think I sent you a while back.
I still have to, yes, and I still have to finish. I'm still in the process of doing the um intimacy coordinator, but I also
Yeah.
want to do that dominatrix one.
Yep.
Which friend is most likely to jump into bed with anyone who shows the slightest bit of interest?
Unfortunately, it's me. It's probably me.
Oh,
It's
God.
it's probably gonna be me.
Oh,
Yeah, it's probably gonna be me.
well, that's not who I thought of. You have met who I thought of.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yep. We're probably thinking of the same person. That's exactly any slightest interest. That's
Okay.
that's who I thought of.
All right, gotcha. Gotcha.
All right. Party cards. Let's see here. We'll just do one of these because I want to get to what exciting stuff you've been doing.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell you about yeah, my guest room.
A
Jesus.
picture you sent me.
Oh God. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I thought we did this one before.
What is it?
Have you ever bought a sexual toy, such as a
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
dildo?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we've I
What's
think
that
we've
for?
yeah.
Oh, have you ever caught your parents having sex?
No, thank God I did not. I've never had that experience, so
Mm.
never heard them, never caught them, nothing like that. So it's
Oh,
been
you are lucky.
yeah, never
S-
been scarred like that.
Mm, God, I remember, was I in middle school or high school? Must have been high school because it was Maryland. My dad was in bed with his girlfriend. I'm like sound asleep. One and only time I ever heard her. Oh God, I still have fucking nightmares about it. Mm, mm. And then when I was really young, I don't know why me and my sister ever did this, and I know I've mentioned this before, where we jimmied the lock on my mom and my stepdad's door because we wanted to talk to my mom and the door was locked and my mom was on top. That's all I remember. My mom was on top, mostly saw her. We got yelled at. My sister got spanked. Well, I didn't get spanked because this was my mom and stepdad, and my dad would have like killed him and buried him in the field somewhere if
Gotcha.
I would have got spanked. But yeah, no, both parents, nightmares. All right, here's our regular 50 Shades of Gray. That's boring. Name the friend you think would be first to go naked at a nudist beach. It's probably me.
Yeah, probably because I wouldn't. I tried not to. Yeah, I just try. Just wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it.
It's so funny. Because I mentioned to Kathy, I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do when my kid because my kids are gone. And she goes, probably walk around naked. And I'll be damned I didn't. I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm like, man, I gotta pee. And I gotta try to find my robe. And I'm like, wait, the kids aren't here. Walk out naked. I mean, granted, half my windows are open and the curtains are only halfway up because the cats have torn the shit out of them. But god damn it, I can walk around my own house naked. Don't look at my windows if you don't want to see it.
There you go.
Oh god. All right, one more. Who's the biggest pervert? Nick is. Have you ever visited a nudist colony?
I have not. I have not.
I haven't either.
No, I have not visited news colony.
Got invited. I got invited, but I declined. Yeah. Most nudist colonies, you don't have to wear clothes, but you don't want to look like the freak that is the only one, with clothes on.
Well, and that and like I know like the kid idea of a nudist colony is like, oh cool, naked chicks everywhere. It's like no, it's very old people who are very comfortable with themselves and they're
Mhm.
like retiring. It's basically a retirement home with nudists. It's basically what it is.
Now, let me ask your opinion on this
Okay.
because this was more than one family that I know that has done this. So, family, husband, wife, daughter, I would say the daughter, teenager, not 18 yet. So, it would have been maybe anywhere from 14 to 16. But the husband and wife were very into this nudist colony, very much like no shame at all in your body. You don't need to be ashamed. Cover yourself up. It's not sexual. They would take their daughter to the nudist colony with them.
Huh.
Now, she wouldn't get naked as far as I know, but she would be around all of these. And like I said, as far as I know, I never went. But she would definitely be around when these other people were naked, and she wasn't the only child there. So what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, that's a preference thing. I mean, if you're positive about it and there's no like fuckery going on and there's no like,
Yeah, I don't.
any of that stuff, then like no, then be cool with each other, have a good time. Bodies are natural, whatever, that's fine. Be hippie about it. That's cool. As long as everything's consensual and cool and nothing like I said, no fuckery happens, then I'm fine. Yeah, I'm worried about the kid, but then again, that's not my kid, you know.
Yeah,
Um and as long as they're comfortable and they're fine and they're cool and nothing happened, they're safe, mainly they're safe,
yeah.
then that's fine, you know.
Yeah, part of
Um
me wants to say, that's gross. Why are you exposing your daughter to that? But if you consider her age, she could have said no. It's not like she couldn't stay home by herself.
yeah, 100%,
So
100%.
she obviously felt comfortable enough that it was okay. Um, and I know these parents, and I'm positive they wouldn't have put their daughter in a situation where uh, somebody messed with her there. So she was probably with them the whole time. But yeah, I don't know if I wouldn't do that with my own kids, but that's just me.
Yeah. But no, yeah,
Mm,
if you know the family and they're decent people and they're not going to let anything happen to the dog, then yeah, that's fine. Then fly free, man. Do your thing,
mm,
It's all good.
fly free. I love it. All right, so tell us what you have been doing in July because you have been Busy.
Well, first we actually have a question that's come in.
What?
We have a
Oh,
question.
look at me. I'm all excited. What?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say the person's name, but I'll say JDH.
okay.
It's for you.
Okay.
Okay. I assume it's a he. Um, he asks, you've worked on many films. What has been your favorite film and why?
God, they're all so many good ones. So many good ones. But it's not out yet. I have no idea when it's going to come out. One of my favorites, like it's top there. When this comes out, I'm going to be really stoked. The Elder Hunters, and I've mentioned it before. Um, the reason I'm so excited about it, one, I was asked to be in the movie. Actually, I was asked what my daily rate was. I didn't reach out to the director, um, uh, David Rodriguez. I had worked with him on something else, and he reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I really like your acting style. What's your daily rate?" And I'm like, "Daily rate, dude, I don't even know what that is. You want me in your movie? You just tell me when to be there." So I flew out to New York and um, filmed this movie, and it was my very first time actually feeling like, holy shit, maybe I can act. Maybe I'm not that bad because see, up until that point, every single part I had, I've paid for. Even people that are like, "Oh, you're so good. I wouldn't mind having you in my movie. If you give me like, 500 or $1,000, I'll be sure to find you a part." And it gets to the point it's like, "Well, am I really good or you just want money from me?" It's so he was the very first one that ever made me feel like I could actually act. And then when I was out there, the young gentleman that he had on the film, there was some scenes that were going to be going on that the way he had it written, I was sure I'm fine with it. Let's do what you need to. And these guys were, you know what? We don't need to do it that way. It was kind of they were being more respectful. It was just a completely different feeling knowing they wanted me there versus I was paying to be there. So the Elder Hunters, not to mention my part. I loved my part because I actually got to do it was like my first real action scene. Um, and I think it turned out really fucking well. I mean, I hope everybody enjoys it. I'm just waiting for it to come out. It was filmed last year, but yeah, The Elder Hunters. That's one of my favorites. I have several favorites, but that was like the very first time I felt like I somebody felt like I could act. So yeah,
All right. Well,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I know you've talked about the Elder Hardeners. We're still waiting for that to come out, but yeah, hopefully it does because yeah, it'll be great. I did watch what was it?
Turkey Day.
No, Macabre Mountain with you, was it? No, Turkey Day. Yeah, Turkey Day was I watching. Then I sent you that picture.
Jesus.
I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck happened, Erica? You're popping out of this goddamn dress. What the fuck?
Well, they always have me as like the old person, the homeless person, the hillbilly, and I'm like, God damn it. But yeah. Yeah, that was before I lost all the weight though. So I don't have those tits anymore. But that's
It was just like kind of a shock to see you like that because it was just like a very low cut shirt, and I was like, oh
right
my
in the
god.
beginning too.
Oh
Right.
yeah, right at the beginning, I was like, oh my god, damn. All right,
Well, hello, Erica.
yeah. It's like, how you doing? Um, speaking of that, you posted some like AI pictures as well the other day, and I was like, I was like,
Mm.
oh my god.
Aren't those it was some game that somebody had posted, and it just, you could take your face and basically put it on somebody else's body is really what it is, or face, or, it was just some little thing. And they take your profile picture and they start plugging it in. I was plugging it in. I'm like, my God, these look really good. Like, oh, I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of them
because
look awesome.
yeah, it was one of those things where like there were a couple there, and I was just like, what is this? I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. You were, yeah, no. I remember four of them were like definitely in my wheelhouse. It was like you was a redhead with like tattoos, and you looked like you worked at
Yep.
a tattoo shop. I was just like, Jesus Christ, Erica, no, just no, just no. If I had ran into you like that, it would have been entirely different. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. It's just like, yeah,
Oh God. Yeah, it was fun. I was just popping my face on everybody's like, but the one, that really is me. The with the blonde hair and the big eyelashes. And I was like, oh, my one eyelash is coming off.
yeah, that
That
one.
really is. That's me standing in my bathroom.
Yeah, and then you sent
And
me
I'm
the
not using a filter. And you can tell because I got my freckles.
yeah,
You can
no,
still see my
that one's
freckles and
yeah,
my
no,
wrinkles.
yeah, that one's weird. That picture reminded me of, oh, what's her name? Hold on. No, it's not Miami. Hold on. Where was she? Marg Hellenberger from CSI Vegas.
Yes. Yes.
Catherine
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Catherine Willow, I guess is her character name.
y-
Yeah. That's
Yep.
what it reminded me of when I saw the picture. I was like, oh, it reminds me of her.
Yeah. I kind of like that strawberry blonde kind of look too. I
Yeah.
might have to do something like that. But yep. Well, good question. I can't believe we got a question. That was very exciting. So if anybody else wants to write questions and get me all excited about it, ericadyerpodcast@gmail.com.
Definitely. Yeah, but no, I'll tell you what I did this not this weekend, but the weekend before. Because
Okay.
I sent you that like 360 video of
Of
me
your
of
room.
yeah of my guest room that was like all like plasticed up like it was a Dexter set.
Oh God.
Um, no, my friend is shooting a movie, shooting a short for a movie he's involved in with this like I think this French or Italian director who's doing like it's a movie it's an anthology called Fallacies, basically about dicks. So um I've shot him nude before and I have no problem with it. It's not a thing. It's like whatever, man. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, don't worry, I'll bring a chick over and I'll act like I'm banging her. I'm like, okay, cool. He does bring a chick over. She's very cute and she does get naked like immediately.
Yeah.
So that was a plus. That was a plus. She was just like very cute, covered in blood, and walking around my place. It was good. It was good. Um, but yeah, we started at like 10 a.m. and didn't quit until like 8:30.
Mm,
And so we are just kind of going through the scenes, and he's always pulling
yeah.
his phone out and stuff, and just trying to make sure we got all the stuff. And no, but that entire room was covered in plastic from like floor to ceiling. I think there was some blood like on the light switch. I was like, he was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm like, it's fine. I can wipe it out if it's not a big deal. That's like all
Yeah.
there is. Um, but yeah, it was just like, and it was weird because like she was down for anything, and like we had a female makeup artist there, and she was obviously a friend of ours as well. But John is very upfront, and he's like, here's what I want, here's what we're gonna shoot, here's how it's gonna be. And even when I shoot, I'm just like, what do you not want me to shoot? What angle do you not want me to get? So we kind of like
Mm,
make sure everybody's comfortable. Um, but yeah, and then he started just pretty much waving his dick around. And this girl's tied up real like not really, but like pseudo tied up on my bed for the
yeah.
scene. He's ripping her clothes off and stuff, and they're simulating like having sex and everything, which is just really fucking awkward. Because at some point, one of the shots is me looking up at her, so I have to be next to him on the bed, looking up at her.
Oh my God.
So he's naked, she's naked. I'm in my shorts and shirt with a camera on my shoulder, looking through the viewfinder, like, and she's like just like humping him. And mind you, like the thing that really made this like work, and then like the thing that made me accept it and like like have it done in my place was like John's like, oh, it's a silent film, so like nobody's gonna be screaming or yelling, whatever. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
great,
yeah.
great, because like I live in a very nice complex and I want to be kicked out.
What's going on in Nick's place?
Yeah, so I was like, I just don't want to be
Okay.
kicked out. And he's like, oh, can we shoot outside? I'm like, yeah, we can do a couple of things outside. It's not a big deal, you know. So
Oh God, that's so funny.
basically the things we did outside were like just her like getting groceries out of the car and like walking to the door. Like it was nothing
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
like crazy. Because if you saw John covered in blood and his clown makeup outside, people would freak the fuck out. But that didn't happen, thankfully.
Oh
Um,
God.
but no, it was just yeah. It was just him like in his clown makeup trying to direct and me just shooting everything. And at some point like this girl one of the scenes was this girl had to like kind of like I the one of the oddest things I had to shoot, and I know that's saying it after this. Um one of the scenes was he was standing up and she had like kind of crawl up him and then pull him down on the bed and like fuck him. And so it was him standing up on the bed and I'm standing up on the bed behind him looking
Yeah.
down at his dick
Oh
while this
God.
girl is like really close to blowing him, like inches from blowing him. I
Like
swear to
he could
God.
feel her breath.
Basically, like she was like her mouth is like right there next to his balls, like right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was incredibly awkward. But these are the things I do.
For a friend.
Yeah.
Right?
Cause like, cause I know the guy, and he's like, yeah. Well, and also like one of the things was once again, like he brought the girl over, she got naked. So like it wasn't just him with his dick out the entire time. It was
Yeah.
fine. But there was a funny thing that happened.
Oh,
For that particular scene, he wanted to get a boner, he wanted to be erect. So like, mind you, like I'm just sitting in the corner of the room with a camera on it, making sure that battery charged, whatever. I'm looking at it, and he's sitting on the bed like jerking off.
oh
And
God.
he's just trying to get it. And I'm just like, are you there, buddy? He's like, nope, not there yet. I'm like, listen, you have the Wi-Fi password. Go in the bathroom, look up some tentacle porn, and just like get it going. He's like, all right, fine. So he goes in
Oh
the bathroom for like
God.
30 minutes. And he kind of gets there is what he tells us. And then this the thing, the girl just gets frustrated, and she seems to be very like open and whatever and very free and stuff. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
she starts just like I don't know, kissing him and like touching him in certain ways, things like that. So apparently things start working. So he's like, all right, man, let's get going right now. So I have to shoot very quickly. Um, but no, it works out. And then I think the end part is no, that was oh yeah, I think one of the end part is like her ripping his dick off with her vagina and then like beating him with it is like the end of it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, these are the things I do on my weekends.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was intense. When he sends me the link, I'll send you the link and you can watch it.
Oh God, I cannot wait. Oh my God. Every time I see like the angle of the camera, all I can imagine is like you're having to lay there beside
Yeah,
God.
yeah, but no, once again she was cool about it because I asked her, I was like, hey, is it cool if I just if we get this angle? She's like, yeah, it's fine, whatever, it's cool.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
all right, and once again, like the makeup artist was there and she was cool with everything, um, so everybody was everything was consensual.
Oh God.
It was
Love
funny.
it.
It was funny because we got hungry at the end of the thing, and like in the last bit of the shoot, because we were just kind of rushing it because everybody's getting really fucking. We are getting to the point of like just being really fucking tired of it because it was a long day. So I just ordered a massive pizza and threw John and through my friend and the girl a towel, and I was like, go take a shower, and like the pizza's already here, so just like I pulled up plates and everything. I was like, here, just whatever.
Hmm.
Um, everybody ate and left. John's like, hey man, can I spend the night? I'm fucking tired. I'm like, I kind of figured you were gonna do that anyways. And we just got I think we're going to go pick up some Pepsi or whatever and mix it with whiskey and just drank and
Hmm.
YouTube music until we fucking passed out on the couch
Nice.
because we were just so fucking tired.
I bet you were. I
Yeah,
bet
but
you were.
my shower looks like a clown fucked in it though. There's paint and body shit everywhere. He's like, I did the best I could, but I'm like, dude, it's fine. It's really not a problem. I'll clean it up. I'll clean it up tomorrow, no problem. So yeah.
Oh God. Love it.
So yeah, no. As soon as he gives me a link for it, I'll send it to you. You can watch it.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
because when you sent me that video of your room, that 360, I was like, oh my God, that looks hilarious.
yeah,
Can't wait.
It- yeah. I mean, like, well, once again, he asked me to do it. I think 3 months ago, and I was like,
Hmm.
yeah, I have nothing going on that weekend. Fine. I know
Nice.
it. Yeah, it worked out. It was great. It was a good time. We had a good time. Just not staring at my friend's junk incessantly would have been better. You know, but
Hey, at least there was a cute naked girl
there was
around.
a very cute
So,
naked girl. There was a very cute naked
that's,
girl there.
wasn't all your friend's junk.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, let me. I don't know. I'll send you a couple more pictures so I can get your genuine reaction on the podcast here. Let's see. They're all flooding in my fucking like. Yeah. This is just a plethora of like naked fucking people in my photo album. I swear to God. Let's see. There's this one. Let's see what else I got. That one. That one.
Holy shit. He
That
looks
one.
creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Did he shave?
Hit what? His balls?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he did. I don't know if he did or not. I was just like, I don't know if he always shaves or if he just shaved for that one. I don't know, but no, that makeup as a makeup artist, that's what she did. She did the clown makeup, but it was funny because like he was like whenever he got into it, he was super creepy. Like the way that's whenever he smiled and the makeup moved
That's
up, it
yeah,
was it
that's
was it was creepy. But he did such a good job though. It looked so good.
yeah. That is a great smile. I mean, he is definitely creepy.
Yeah, yeah. It
And did you
was
say this was a silent one?
Yeah, silent. Yeah, yeah, it's a silent one. There's gonna be like like creepy circus music like on top of it.
Oh, Jesus, that last picture? His face in that one?
Oh yeah,
Holy
yeah, yeah.
cow.
That's something we took towards the end. Yeah, I took like 12 of those because I was moving closer as I got as I took more of them just to kind of get um as many as I could because we wanted he wanted a lot of like behind the scenes pictures just so he could make posters, make promotional stuff.
Hmm.
The one of them in my mirrored door. I think the first one I sent you.
That was neat. I
That
like
one, no,
that
no, no,
one.
yeah, that one they took, and I took like once again, I have like 18 of those, and he used one of those as the posters, and he kind of edited it a little bit, and I was like, and it looked really good. It looked very good. He put a lot of filters on it, made it look really old.
Yeah,
So
that's really neat how they're looking in that mirror door.
yeah,
Yeah, that's really sharp.
yeah, that's the door at the end of my hallway, and
Okay.
they used it for that, and I was like, oh, it looks really good. So, but yeah, that's
Now, how
that.
did you find the actress? I always wonder how you find people
He
for
no,
this.
that's him. Apparently she goes through the film guys in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, because a mutual friend of ours, I guess dated her or whatever for 6 months because he's had a difficult time finding women to get naked on. I mean, there's a plethora of them in Atlanta who do that. It's just that he doesn't have the funds for it, so
Hmm.
he always tries to find the ones that are within his budget to get naked on camera and be able to do certain things. But it's funny because like the last few that he's gotten on camera afterwards, or if he needs it for another project, they always have a boyfriend afterwards. And it's
Mm.
just like, wow, that's weird. So, um, apparently she was like, she was down. Yeah, but she was like a friend of a friend because like I like when she showed up in her outfit. Apparently I'd met her before, like for a second at a convention that she was at, and
Oh,
she and
okay.
she and when I saw her, I was like, oh, I know who she is because then I remember the conversation she had with John about being, she wanted to be one of his movies because he had done a couple of shorts for a convention and got a couple awards for it. So she talked to him about being in a couple of his projects. So yeah,
Well, hopefully this one goes over well. That face that he's doing at that last one, that smile, I don't know. There's something with clowns that are just creepy as hell to me anyway. So,
yeah,
It ranks right up there with the dude that does
Terrifier.
yes. Yes, where I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that guy. That guy's fun to talk to sometimes.
Isn't he the one in Stream?
He
Don't I
may
have a
be.
picture with
He may
him?
be. He may be. Yeah, he
I
may be.
might have a picture with him. I think I do.
Yeah. By the way, you sent me a weird video as well with your cats, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
So that's one of four.
Okay.
That's one of four. So there is a movie coming up, Psycho Nights. I don't know when it'll be out. It's just in the process of being finished. Think of it along kind of a like Running Man, where it's being televised, where we have these people that are fighting and killing each other, and it's being televised, and then you have people that are betting against it. Well, me and I think like 6 or 7 other people are the executives. We're the ones that are betting against it. So you'll be seeing the action going on, and then it'll be looking at us again. And there was like 4 different scenes that I had to do. And he didn't, I mean, he's just like, he told us, just have fun with it, be crazy, make it fun, do what you want. So that was one of them with the cats. That was just the one I sent you. I
Okay.
won't
Okay.
send you the other videos because some of them are too long. It won't send,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
but I'll send you the other looks because I did take screenshots. There are the other 3 looks I had. So 4 looks total. And my goal was to try to increase the number of cats with each with each with each video. And I was trying to have my cats match my wigs, but then that one cat bit me. He
Oh.
really did bite me. And I was like, fuck you, cats. And like the last video, I have this stole on. Dude, I tried to attract those cats, but by this point, they were avoiding me. I sprayed that thing with catnip spray. And I put milk in that cup. I was doing anything I could to try to attract these cats, and none of them wanted to come near me. So, oh well. But yeah, that's that should be
These
fun.
looks are wild. These looks are so.
Well, I was trying to look like that lady from Hunger Games, and then I realized I look more like whatever happened to Baby Jane.
Oh my god. Oh, that no
Especially the
that
one with the video I sent you. I'm like, my
God.
God, that was hilarious.
But the one with the green dress and the black wig, like holy shit. That one's wild too. I'm just like, holy shit. Oh man.
Good. See, my goal with that one, I was going to have the 2 black kitties and have the black mom walk. So I woke the black kittens up and I came in here and I was holding them and they start biting and scratching me. And I'm like, ah, and they ran off before I could even hit record. I'm like, you fucking cats. Don't anybody want to be a movie star?
It's the least I could do for, eating and shitting everywhere.
And
Um,
then and then you may not be able to notice it, but like the blue and then the green screen that I had behind me, it had moved. That's because my bed was behind it,
mhm.
and I had cats jumping on it from the bed and climbing on it, and it was like hitting me. And yeah, it was plus
Oh my
I was
gosh.
working. I was doing that between meetings at work. So, like, I would run into the bathroom, wash my face off, throw
Uh,
another wig on, throw some makeup on, run back in, have my meeting, and then set my phone up and hit record. Yeah,
oh my God, that's hilarious.
because I
That's fun.
waited until the very last day. Actually, probably needed it the night before, but I'm like, you can wait a day because I just didn't feel it. And then once I felt it, I'm like, I can do this. Plus, my kids were gone. Because I did that after Conrad left, because I'm like, my God, if my kids see me like this, they're gonna make fun of me. I don't want them to make fun of me, damn it.
Then they'll never leave. It's like we need to stay here because mom's going crazy.
I know. They tell me I'm not funny and I'm not talented. I'm like, fuck you kids, get out.
Jeez.
Mm, hate them fuckers. But no, I should have, like I said, I got 3 more weeks and then I'm getting headshots at the end of the month.
Okay.
Um, and then I should have enough stuff to get a nice reel.
Awesome.
And maybe. I mean, it won't have some of the scenes that I'd like, but because some of those movies aren't out yet, although I could probably get the scenes from the people. And then I don't know, by then I'll probably have to start working again because I'll be out of money. So, but it's all good. It's all good. Got a trip set up to go to Cancun in beginning of November
Oh, nice.
with some people from A Hard Place. My friend that I went to New York with, she's going to go to Cancun with me. Should be a blast.
Nice. Nice.
All-inclusive resort, and she does not drink, so she can watch us. She can make sure we get back to the room okay. That's the way I think.
That friend you told me about over the years, I'm just like she likes to like get naked and go to I don't know
Yeah.
yeah, but yet she's not gonna drink or do anything. It's like what like
Well,
I don't know
it's
I don't
not a
know.
religious reason or nothing like that. I've been with her. She's had a drink of my drink because it's always like, come on, you don't drink. Well, she gets migraines really easily.
Gotcha.
And like we were at TGI Fridays once and I had a June bug. It's has a bunch of liquors in it. It's really good. And she goes, it's not like I don't like the taste of alcohol because she tried my drink. She goes, I like the taste of it. But then shortly after she drank it, these red stripes just started going up her neck.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. So I don't know if she's allergic to alcohol or what. She goes, it's not that I don't like it. She goes, I can't drink it. And then I end up with a migraine. So she just doesn't drink. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah,
well,
makes
there's
sense.
nothing wrong with that.
Makes sense.
Except she's very boring. But hey, that's
Jeez.
she's always
Um,
she's always good for a ride.
that's good. That's good. What is it? Scarefest is coming up soon, so I can't wait
Yes,
for that.
yes. As a matter of fact, that's one of the screens I have open here. Um, So they're down to like their last 28 tickets, I think, for that ghost hunt. Um, did you want to go? I mentioned it to Kathy. She's like, "Oh, that sounds cool." And then she
That
never
what the
said whether
hell?
she'd buy a ticket. I know.
Because I'm waiting for you guys to buy your tickets and I'll buy mine.
Yeah, let me text her real quick.
That's how I'm doing it. Like once you buy yours, like I'll step on it and buy mine because I know they're down to the last few. I have no problem buying it. I do have my poster ready for everybody from Fright Night to sign it. So
Nice.
hopefully they all show up and there's no cancellations, please. I know the mom is Dorothy Fielding's quite a bit older, but hopefully she shows up because I'll probably get her Friday and just knock it
Yeah.
out.
Yep. Oh, I can't wait.
Um
Some of these celebrities that they have, um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just thrilled.
I
I'm
am
just
I am gonna nerd out towards Matthew Lillard for a while there because I fucking love that guy. He does Scooby Doo and he does a bunch of other
he's
shit that I grew up
so
with.
nice too.
Oh, super nice guy, super nice guy. There's a book I need to give him that's like if the mystery team were like in their 20s and like things didn't go right.
Mm.
It's an awesome book. It's very much the adult version of the mystery team. I fucking love it. I need to give him that book and see if he read it or whatever. I know Adam Green's gonna be there. I love that guy. Jeez, he's fun. Makes a lot of fun stuff. Devin Sawa from Final Destination's gonna be there. Let's
Yep.
see, man,
Yep.
so many people, so many people. Oh, is there gonna be another like ridiculous VIP party, or are they just like not doing that again? I guess.
It was so bad last year. Maybe they're not doing it.
That's probably true.
Um, No, they probably are, but we didn't get VIP tickets. I haven't seen anything about what the VIPs are doing yet. So
Gotcha.
maybe they have their own page. Maybe they're not. Because last year they opened up the VIP party tickets just for a small extra fee, like shortly before we went. I think because they didn't maybe sell all their VIP tickets. I don't know. I don't know, but that was terrible. Oh, that was terrible. I can't even explain how terrible it was.
Yeah, that was something. That was something.
But
Let's
yes,
see.
if you want to do the celebrity ghost hunt, I'll buy a ticket. I just text Kathy. She's like, I thought you had your podcast thing. I'm like, I do, but I can go to the ghost hunt instead.
Yeah. Let's see. VIP events, VIP exclusive areas are included, special VIP seating. Yeah, I'm reading this stuff right now. There's nothing about a party. There's swag bags, seating, line skips. There's nothing about a party in here. Yeah, yeah. It's just hour early, this and the other swag bag, this and the other, that kind of stuff. Nothing ridiculously fun. So, but for some reason they're sold out, so that's I guess people
Yeah.
just like it, so whatever.
Well, because they make it sound good. Oh, you get your hotel with it. Because that one year that I got that package for Kathy and I, God, it was almost 800, $900 for the hotel room and the VIP, and they made it sound like it's gonna be so great, and it was like which actually the party was good then. It kinda was good, but the hotel wasn't even the one that was right there by the Lex or attached to the convention center, it was actually down the way. So oh, Kathy
Yeah,
said she'd go to the ghost thing. Okay.
well, I guess I gotta buy my ticket right now then. Yep. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. No problem. But yeah, I guess we're going ghost hunting.
Get my This is sad. I have my credit card saved in here and I use it so often. I know my 3-digit code on the back.
Same here. Same here. I know. Yeah. I'm the same way. There's one I use constantly and I know the numbers for that very well. So,
Yeah, which I do have other credit cards, but yeah, there's one that I have saved and it's just that way I know the code. But yes, I'm very, very excited about this. I don't have an Apple Wallet, so I will say text me my tickets and email me. Just because I want them all, just to make sure there we go.
yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun. That will be so much fun. And then I'm going to another one, Slash and Bash, because that cheerleader elimination movie is supposed to be premiering there. So I got a hell of, I don't know why people don't ever want to stay with me. A few people are going to stay this time, but I get these hellaciously big Airbnbs
Yeah.
and then nobody wants to share it with me. I'm like, I can fit 9, and then I think 4 people have said that they'd stay. Like, okay, I guess bring your bathing suits because there's a hot tub, there's a fire pit, like, all right.
It must. I mean, it must be one of those. I mean, I don't know. I guess people are just they don't know people very well, and they think if they're on a movie set, they act differently than they are personally, kind of thing. And plus, the people who work in that area, especially in independent horror film, are all weird. They're very very weird.
Yeah, well, it was like when I did that one movie in Long Island, I got that 3-bedroom Airbnb in Long Island where you could literally see the water from the house. I mean, you had to look through 2 other houses, but, hey, we were right there. And, one person took me up on staying for one night. And I was there like 4 days, or actually a
Jeez.
week. I think I was there a week, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And of course, it was creepy as hell because it it was empty and had all these rooms, and I'm like, "Hello, hello," creeping around the place by myself.
Oh God. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm looking at Slash and Bash. Slash and Bash in Topeka, Kansas. Jesus.
Yeah.
In the middle of
I'm
nowhere.
driving.
Oh my
I
God. How
I'm
far is that
driving.
for you?
So, me and Heather Harlow, we came up with this movie idea. I had actually been spitballing it and, thinking about it, and I mentioned it to her when we were on the film set, cheerleader elimination back. It was either the end of February or beginning of March, and I said, "You know what? I've been thinking about this. We should do a movie together." I said, "We should write it. This is the character. This is what we were thinking of." And then in May, when we were back filming some more scenes or refilming, um, we started talking about it again. And she said, I've been thinking about your idea from earlier this year. She goes, we should do it. So then we really started talking about it. And actually, we have uh, a production company that wants to be involved, small production company, obviously independent film.
Mhm.
And then they keep asking us for a script, and it's like, we just got to get this script together. So, and the premise of the movie is based off, of course, these two women who are going to be played by us. And I said, you know what, Heather? It's like a 10-hour drive. And Heather actually lives um not ungodly far from me, like 2 hours, and it's on my way if I drive. I said, "You know what? I should pick you up and we should go on a road trip and just write the script as we go." That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, why not?
And then she's gonna stay in the Airbnb with me, and we're gonna try to knock it out and, try to see what we can come up with. So, I mean, pretty much, I have already flushed out most of the outline. It's just everything in between because I know the characters that I thought about. I know kind of the story premise. It's just everything else,
Yeah, yeah,
dialogue.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Di-
Doing the outline, getting all the high points is yeah.
Getting
That's
there, we already know what we want the ending to look like. We
yeah,
already know yeah.
yeah.
We already know some of the actors we want in it. Um, we've already talked to them. They're on board. But, yeah, we just have to decide, um, or I'd like to avoid crowdfunding, but never know. I don't know, we gotta have a script first, so I shouldn't even be talking about crowdfunding. I don't know, crowdfund this movie that we haven't even wrote yet.
Yeah, that's oh God, that's always a thing. I know. I'm doing Screw Year's Eve right now, and they extended by 30 days. We hit our goal of like above 6,000, I think. So we're there, but I think we start shooting in September.
I think so, because I keep watching it and I'm like, "Damn it, I wanna be part of this," but I've been so good with not I did spend a little bit of money on Jeff's comic books, but, I,
That's fine. That's fine.
I was like, I'm trying to rein my spending in because I know I'm not gonna be working again in 3 weeks.
Okay.
When I work, I make excellent money and get big paychecks. It's when I'm not working that I get nothing, and I didn't work for 5 months. I don't know if you realized it was that long that I didn't
I
work, but
didn't. I didn't.
yeah.
Yeah, because for a minute there you had three at once, I think, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I think
was.
actually for a couple weeks it was 4.
Oh, geez, that's rough.
I was raking in so much money each week. It was mind blowing. Um, but and then I just,
It
like
all.
I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
And
It
then
all.
for 5 months, got my eyes done, got my teeth done, things that I put off because I
Yeah.
was always doing work and stuff like that. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, it was 5 months. So now I'm like, shit, I've got no savings. Hell, my fucking 21-year-old has more money in savings than I do, but that's all gone. So I'm like, yeah, yeah.
We just start you a savings account or something.
I know. I have one.
Make it automatic so it just like it'll like do it every month, or every 2 weeks, or every week, whatever you want. So
I have one, but it gets to the point, it's like fuck one of the jobs. Because I had opportunities where I could have taken jobs while I was off. I just didn't want to work. One was in fucking Hawaii, but it was like 2 weeks, and I'm like, oh no, I don't even feel like interviewing. But yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
2 weeks in Hawaii is nice. I would have taken that in a heartbeat. Like
it wouldn't have been vacation. It would have been work.
make that in January, and I'm there.
Oh, yeah, it was like it was for a go live, and go lives, they're usually like, 12 to 14-hour days. I'm like, "Yeah, I'd be in Hawaii, but I couldn't enjoy it." Plus the time change, I'm like, I don't think I'm a good candidate for this position. Thank you very much for reaching out." Yeah, eh.
I don't know, 12, I would have probably still done it. 12, 14 hour days, fine.
Hmm.
I'm still in Hawaii. Like I can't really complain about that too much.
Yeah, I just didn't feel it. But yeah, yeah, 5 months I didn't work. But now I'm working, and now I'm like, "Okay, I'll build my savings back up," and I can't do that all the time. So I will probably take a few weeks off after a couple weeks. I like a couple weeks between contracts, and then I'll get something else that starts probably September. Now watch, I won't get no other offers at all the rest of the year, and I'll be, like, scrounging. Uh,
I think
oh,
it'll be
well.
fine. I think it'll be fine.
Oh, I will try. Either that or I can start an OnlyFans.
Well, no, there's also a feet finder. Feet finder's a thing too. So
Oh, God.
keep that in mind.
I
Keep
do
that in
have
mind.
cute little feet. Probably the only part of my body that's
Yeah.
not scarred. I was looking at my legs. I got all kinds of cat scratches on my legs that are where I'm scarred. My
Yeah,
hands are scarred.
there's feet finder, so that's a thing. Oh God.
Oh, God.
There's
Oh, shit.
I was sitting on the couch, I think Saturday or whatever, and I was on Bumble or something, just swiping and just sending out messages and things like that. And the girl, I think, who had changed
Yeah.
who had to change, what was it? She had to change the timing 4 times. She was on there.
Oh, my
The
God.
one who lives like in town.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she was here, and like I swiped left on her. I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not fucking doing
Not
this.
again. Not again. No.
No. But I did see her on there. Same picture, same profile, same everything. So she must have like gone out with a dude for like a month or two, and then it didn't work out. And then she's like back
What
on
the
there.
fuck? There is something up with her. So weird.
I I honestly don't know what it is. I keep meeting these very what is it? Intense females.
Anybody else that you matched with?
No, no. I mean, there have been a couple I've matched with that that I send, I'll send a message to, and then I won't get a damn response. It's just
Mm,
like, why are you like,
mm,
why even be on here if you're not gonna send me a response? Like, what are you doing?
mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been like that. But once again, I don't care. I know my mom like has been messaging me, and she talked to this one girl on some dating site, and she's like, oh, she messaged you. You need to talk to her. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. So
Mm.
yeah.
Well, the closest that I came to dating, I was telling you this, I had a delivery that I needed to have made, and I had spoke to this gentleman in their store a few times, just nice, polite things. He's close to retirement age, so I would say about 65.
Hmm.
Nice guy, reminds me of um uh God, what did I say his name? Uh Uncle Jesse
Uncle
from Dukes of
Jesse.
Hazzard. Uncle Jesse from Dukes of Hazzard is who he reminded me of. And it's just delivery guy. And I was waiting for this delivery and I called them to see when it might be delivered. And he's like, I was thinking about you this weekend. I said, you were thinking about me? He goes, yeah, I stopped at the store and I saw this green necklace. It had cats on it and it had matching earrings and a bracelet. And I was like, oh, that sounds so cute. He goes, well, I bought it for you. I'm like,
Oh, oh my.
so when he delivered, or he actually came out before he delivered, but he stopped and he gave me those items. And it was really cute, actually. I like it. As a matter of fact, it's in, can you see it in the pictures? Actually, I'm wearing it in one of those pictures
Oh
I
God.
I sent you. Kathy bought her ticket for the ghost hunter thing.
Yeah, I bought mine too.
Um,
We're good. We're good.
okay, let's see which one did I. Oh, I'm wearing it in the one where you said the dark hair, the goth look. That's the jewelry he bought me. That necklace, the
Oh, there it
earrings.
is. There it is.
You can't see it, but I got a bracelet on my wrist.
Okay.
So he gave me that, right? And I'm like, "Oh, that's nice, but okay." Well, when he delivered, um, he was telling me how, "Yeah, I'm gonna go, probably go out tonight and eat a nice steak dinner. I like to eat it." I can't remember where he said. And I was like, "Oh, well, that'd be nice." He goes, "Yeah, but it's not as much fun when you're by yourself." And I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for him to ask if I wanted to go, and he didn't. And I haven't heard from him since. I
That's
really
weird.
thought I
Like, why,
would.
why mention it in that context and then be like, yeah, I don't, I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah, yeah, it's you
Weird thing.
gave me some jewelry. You told me you had been thinking about me. You gave me some jewelry. I don't think I gave him any awkward signals when he made the delivery.
Yeah,
Because
that's
now I'm kind of questioning, I don't think I did,
yeah, that's weird.
but yeah, that's how he said it. He was gonna go eat at this place, and I was like, "Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I like that place too." And he's like, "Yeah, it's just not the same when you're by yourself." I'm like, "Oh,
Was he wanting you to be like, oh, I'll come with you? Is that what he was wanting?
I don't know," but I was wearing my robe, so I when I saw him before, I was in the shop, so maybe he didn't like the robe I was wearing that day.
Still though, I mean, like he made the effort to come over and give you the joy that he bought you.
I know, isn't that
And
weird?
yeah. And then and well and what it's one of those things where like he saw you in the robe and then he mentioned no, that's bullshit because he saw you in the robe and then he mentioned
Unless
eating dinner alone. Like that's not something you because if his plan was like to mention that and ask you out, he wouldn't have done that if he didn't like what he was seeing. That doesn't make
unless
sense.
he was leaving it open for me. Oh, I hate to eat alone. And then I could say, you know, well, hell, I'll go eat with you. Unless he was
Uh,
waiting for that. But
that's
with his age group, I mean, he's coming from an age group that um don't text to make a date or shit like that. The men
yeah,
take care of the
exactly.
women usually. I mean, that's the age group that he would be coming from. So
Yeah, and also
that was
like
weird.
yeah, and also it's like, yeah, he's from the age group that would be like, yeah, we're come out with me tonight at this time at this whatever, or I'll come get you or something like that. Like that's usually the age group that's the age group that he's from.
Yeah.
That's weird that he would just be like he would mention it and then walk away. That's so fucking weird. Like that doesn't
Yeah,
make any
it was. And
sense. It
that's
doesn't make any
that's
sense.
pretty much what it was. They completed the delivery and then they left. Yeah,
That's so strange. That's
yeah,
incredibly strange. I don't know.
yeah. I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
either. I
Yeah.
don't know either.
Yeah.
But and then there was another person, a friend of mine. I thought I was going to have a social life. they messaged me and said that they had taken a week off work because it was their birthday and they were going to um, do a couple things. And then we started talking about the movies, and they're like, well, hey, maybe we can have like a movie marathon or whatever. And I said, that sounds great. Absolutely. I said, I'm free all weekend. And then I never heard from them. And then we talked about it afterwards, and it was a male friend. And we talked about it afterwards, like the next week, and they said, "Yeah, I was hoping we would, do kind of a movie thing, but didn't hear from you." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not just gonna say, hey, when you gonna invite me over to your house? And I'm not inviting anybody over here. I got too many fucking cats. I don't think you guys realize what my house
I'm sorry, but
looks
if I
like."
if I'm talking to a female, it's like, hey, let's do a movie marathon, and her response is, yeah, that's great. I'm just like, when are you free?
Yeah,
That's my next question. When are you free?
yeah. So now it's just kind of because
Because
I was
because
like,
because
I
I'm because
live,
because I'm getting wine, and we're ordering out takeout, and we're sitting here in the semi dark watching movies. That's
that
gonna
because
happen.
I was like, you let me know we can, get pizza and we can just make
Yeah,
it a
that would
movie
yeah.
marathon of movies that, and yeah, I was all for it. And actually, I could have done it at all that weekend.
Yeah,
Um,
that's dude. Yeah, if some females like, yeah, movie marathon, let's do it. I'm like, okay,
but
don't say less, say
I
less.
guess they were waiting for me to reach out to them to say when, hey, let's do it tonight. But
That's
I'm
such a
not going to
weird
do
fucking
that.
like. I'm used to like I have to become like a goddamn secretary, and like, and I know I have to become a fucking military general and like strategically plan these goddamn dates. Be like, all right, how far are you? How far am I? All right, you're 4 clicks that way. I'm 8 clicks this way. All right, let's meet in the middle. Like I have to like
Let's get out the map
I
and
have to get
figure
out the
it out.
protractor and the fucking compass and like figure this shit out, man. It's like, all right, it's gonna rain. You need to bring an umbrella. We need to wear pants to the shorts.
Oh
Need to make sure
God.
my shirts are ironed. Like, we need to go. Like
Oh
I have
God.
to plan all this shit out. So
And see,
like
that
it's
could have been the thing because he doesn't live terribly far from me, but he could have been waiting for me to say whether I wanted him to come here or go up there. But I was waiting. Shit, a Kathy doesn't even come into my house right now. I have gotten rid of some of the cats, but I still have some cats. So
yeah. But still,
I,
no, yeah. There should have been
yeah.
some like clear thing there.
Yeah. So twice I thought I was going to have some kind of social life and then it fell through.
What the
So
fuck, man?
you speaking of trying to plan dates and that. So remember that one video that we had posted on the Facebook page, Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bee, and then we promoted it. It's now been up to I think 5.5 thousand plays.
Oh, the one with you and
Um
Jess about the coffee date.
yeah, yeah. Oh no, actually. No, this isn't the one with Jessa. This is the 1 year dry spell. That's up to 5,000. I thought it was the Jessa one because I'm looking at the Facebook page under notifications that says your reel was popular this week, reaching 5.5K plays and 10 likes. I just assumed it was the Jessa one.
Yeah, same here, same here.
Ah,
It
no.
was apparently the dry spell.
Yeah, the dry spell one. But I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. This must be the Jessa one. 6.9K plays. Yep. So the Jessa one is up to 6.9 thousand plays.
Yeah, I need to boost that one again. I'll do that this week. I'll do it this week actually. I'll boost it again and kind of target some people who might not like it and see what kind of responses we get.
That's actually because and I wanted to bring that up because you were talking about having to plan a date and all that. There was another, was it on Instagram I saw? Yes, it was on Instagram. Uh, did you share it with me or did I just
Probably, yeah.
read it?
Yeah, because I'll like I'll do a rapid fire where I share like 20 with you at once.
Well, it was one where this one chick was like, "Oh, if a man can't take me out and spend at least 75 to $100 on the first date." Oh yeah, it was you
Yeah,
because I
it was me.
replied
Yeah,
that
I
rat
remember
faced
saying that.
bitch
Yeah.
should lower her standards.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, no, and Ah,
She did
God.
look like a rat with that pointy nose.
She did, but no, that's a thing because no, I've talked to these women about meeting up and things like that, and it's just like I've offered the coffee date. I've offered the coffee date. I really have, just to see what kind of response I get. It's pretty much always been negative. I think there's only been one successful coffee date, and that was like 2 years ago, and that was really very that was terrible. It was incredibly terrible.
Well, and it's one thing, I mean, you can suggest anything. My sister's definitely wants a meal, but I mean, to say you have to spend this much money, that's bullshit.
It
What if
is.
it's $70? Is it, oh, sorry, only spent 70. Does that include tip? Or is that, are we just straight up talking entrees and, it
Yeah,
just, it is just a stupid way to put it. If you say, I at least want to sit down for a meal that's going to take longer than a 15-minute cup of coffee.
yeah, yeah,
That I could understand because you could go to a Mexican restaurant and get a $10 meal,
yeah.
spend 25 bucks total. There's no reason to say you have to spend this much.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I think the women who say that, are the ones who are, um, kind of at the end of the rope, and they keep picking the drummer from the band all the time, and they're like, oh, why does he keep cheating on me, or why does he not, want to go take it
Mm.
seriously? It's like you keep picking the drummer from the band. That's the problem.
Yeah. Or why am I single? I
Yeah,
can't find a good man. I just don't understand why I'm single.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
just like well, and it's I always try to whenever I hear that from anybody, it's like, well, you're part of that equation too. Maybe you're the problem.
Yeah. Yep.
And yeah, I don't know. I just don't care anymore. I really don't. I honestly just have stopped caring. Don't give a shit. In fact, what was it? I was at a bar Saturday after going to I was bumming around like downtown Atlanta and just, going to go see some stuff. I think there was some event going on, I forget. And I ended up at a bar. And I sat there and I had my burger and my beer, and like there were two groups of women next to me, and I was wanting to talk to one of them, but I kept hearing them say, "Oh, my man, my guy," and things like that. So I was like, "Well, there's no point for me to talk to them. They have a
Yeah.
guy." I was
Yeah.
going to turn to the one on my other side and talk to them, but they said the exact same thing. So I was like, "Well, it's pointless for me to talk to any of them because it's not going to yield anything."
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just got kind of drunk, ate my burger, sat there for a bit, and then fucking left. I was like, "Oh, whatever,"
Yeah.
Because what's the point of me talking to them if they already have dudes? Like, there's no point.
Yeah, and see from a woman's perspective, if it was me sitting there eating a burger, nobody would have thought twice if I would have been like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" Blah blah blah. Everybody would have been fine. If you would have done it as a guy, they would have been like, "Oh God, this creep talking to us." So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
Once you heard them say they're man, you
and also another
didn't
thing that
even
was
try to
that
be a
was really that
friend.
was really off-putting was like, um, um, once again, just sitting there minding my own business, having my beer, having my burger. This girl comes up to the other two girls on my left and says, "Hey, can you hold my drink? I'm here alone. I'm going to use the bathroom." And I was like, "That's good. That's intelligent. That's all. That's
Hmm.
that's good that you did that." And then the girl's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you did it. I'm gonna make sure nothing happens to it. These men here." Da, da, da. And I'm just like, "Fuck you. Go fuck yourself." And
Yeah,
once again,
yeah. She's
I
gonna
know
give
it.
a strange guy her drink.
Well, no, 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 no. Like the woman who was watching the girls drink was like, "Oh, men are terrible. This, that, and the other." And I was like,
Oh,
"Fuck you, lady."
yeah. Oh, she'd choose the bear, wouldn't she? That's
Yeah.
so fucking
Well,
stupid.
so would I.
Mm,
Yeah. It
mm-mm-mm.
was it was one of those things where it's like, I understand it happens. I get it. I really do.
Yeah,
But I don't know what the fuck you want me to do about it. Like I'm just trying to enjoy myself. Like, that's all I'm doing right now.
yeah.
you
Like a
know.
fly on the wall.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
listen to
just I'm
everybody.
just trying just trying to enjoy my food and my drink right now. Like, just please. So like
Yeah,
I just didn't talk to them. I just, once again, I had my stuff. I got a little bit sober enough to drive, and I fucking left. I was like, I'm leaving.
mm,
So
yeah,
yeah, it was just like, damn it. So oh well.
yeah. That just fucking sucks. That really does. Um, but that's that's
Yeah.
I don't know. That's fucking sucks.
Yeah. It's terrible because like, yeah, I was gonna give it a shot and see what happened. Then like,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah, because you put yourself out there, you go out to get away from the dating app because I fucking hate dating apps. You can tell right away if you're clicking with somebody, and the whole problem that you're having is actually meeting someone on the dating app. You're not even getting a chance to click with anybody.
No, no, I've gotten swipes and things like that, but then like I'll send a message or send a funny joke or try to do
Yeah,
a
but then
dad
they
joke,
just,
and then I'll be like, "Hey, how's it going? How's your day going?" And then like silence. It's like
yeah,
I don't know what the fuck you want. You need to like
yeah, no,
even the girl I sent you, the one who like froze her eggs or some shit. I
mhm.
messaged her. Fucking
And you didn't
crickets.
hear from her.
Fucking crickets, man. It's like
Uh,
I don't know
yeah,
what you
because I
ladies.
thought that was a very intelligent
Yeah.
position of her to make, which she knows she's getting older.
Yeah.
So freeze her eggs just in case.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
and I sent well I'm not sending dick pics to these women. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to send like I literally look up dad jokes, and if they have Harry
yeah,
Potter in their like profile, I'll send the Harry Potter dad joke or whatever,
yep, yep.
or also or something like that. But then like fucking crickets,
Mm,
and it's like I don't fucking know.
mm.
Oh,
I don't
what a
get it. I
yeah,
don't get it.
yeah.
But
But I am excited because Jeff's gonna come down here. We're gonna be going to Dragon Con like for 5 days.
nice.
So he'll be my wingman and I'll be his wingman. So we'll
There
see
you
we'll
go.
see what happens.
There you go. That'll be
And
cool.
and I think a second friend might be staying with me, but I haven't heard anything yet, so I don't know. But it might be like all three of us like fucking around at Dragon Con. But I need to go get my really nice shoes for that so I don't like fuck up my feet. I need to get a fucking ankle brace as well because I know I'm gonna be hurting just walking the entirety of downtown. It's gonna kill
Nice.
me. Mhm. But
It'll be all right.
yeah,
This
but
year it won't kill you. A couple years ago it might have.
that's true. That's
Yes.
true. That's very true. Yeah, yeah. I'm a little bit lighter now, so yeah.
Yep. Still doing the orange theory?
Yeah, yeah. Still doing it. Still doing it. Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I'm very paranoid now because I think what was it? I think 3 weeks ago I went on a Tuesday at noon is usually what is the noon class.
Yeah.
I went in on a Tuesday at noon and it was all women and I freaked out. I was just like, oh God. Just look up where there's no mirror so they can't accuse you of anything. That's always my mindset is like,
Mhm.
at least if there's like two other dudes there, I'm fine. I'm okay. But if it's just like all women, I'm just like, fuck. Because I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I just don't want them to pull me aside and be like, hey, you looked at her ass for 0.2 seconds. You can't
Oh
come to this gym
God.
anymore. Like I'm
Yeah,
like that's the
exactly.
thing I don't want to happen because like I like that gym. I don't want to just
Exactly.
have to leave.
Yeah.
That's the
Mm,
thing I don't want to happen. Um,
mm.
yeah, that's why I try to go like Wednesday and Friday where it's like the normal days people usually go, and there's like there's more dudes there, and it's not as uncomfortable. So
Oh God.
yeah. So yeah, that's what I worry about these days, like getting silently kicked out of a gym because I stared at somebody the wrong
Uh-huh.
in the mirror
For two
for
seconds.
2 seconds. Yeah, so
So let's change topics for a minute because I can't help it. I'm looking at a picture of Snoop Dogg right now. What is up with the Olympics?
oh God, where to start? Where to start?
I'm dying.
Jesus.
First of all, when I found out that Snoop Dogg was going to be carrying the torch, I was like, Snoop Dogg? And then he's there with Flavor Flav? I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm surprised he didn't light a joint with that damn Olympic torch. In all honesty, really,
Oh,
he should have. It
oh.
would have been the fucking most baller move ever if he just like lit a joint and just started smoking it with the Olympic torch.
And now Martha Stewart's there with him. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're homies. It's great. It's great. It's funny. It's funny as hell. I swear to God.
I'm dying laughing. I'm just like, it's so funny because he just every single event that he attends, he like wears outfits for that event. I'm looking at him right now. He's dressed as like I don't know if we'd call him like a tumbler or what, but he's like gymnastics outfit.
Okay, all right. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's dressed in a gymnastics outfit. He went to the horse one and he was dressed wearing the horse riding crop and
Oh yeah,
gear
yeah, I
and
saw that.
I'm like, what the hell?
Oh God. That man can go anywhere and be okay, I swear.
Yeah, he's just having a fucking ball. And speaking of balls, did you see that pole vaulter that did not
Yeah, I saw
clear?
that. Oh God. I'm pretty sure like Pornhub is gonna pick him up for sure. They're gonna be like, hey man, we got a job for you. Get over here.
Could you imagine working nearly your entire life to go to the Olympics? And that happens on worldwide television. He's never gonna live it down because, like, I have seen slow motion, I've seen close-up pictures of his fucking full-on dick on top of that bar. He is never gonna live it
I
down.
mean, he's probably gonna get a few more phone numbers. I'm just saying, like, the fact that your junk moved to that bar. I mean, it's impressive.
Oh my god. And then, like, they're, like, really focused on dicks this time because then that one French swimmer wearing the little Speedo, which it they were saying angle and stuff, he looks like he's huge, like, it's huge is what it looks like, and they're like, "And he even just got out of the cold water, and now he's getting offers for a lifetime supply of free underwear and to
Yeah,
protect that."
and condoms. I'm sure Trojan is over there too. Oh God. But no,
Oh.
dude, like the one thing I do love is like the cardboard beds they had to put in there so that those people wouldn't fuck is hilarious because there have been videos of them like damn near jumping on these cardboard beds and they're very sturdy. And mind you, these Olympians are pretty light. They're very like they're all
Yeah,
muscle.
yeah.
So like they're pretty light and it's just like they can fuck on those beds if they really
Oh god.
if they really wanted to, they could bang. They could. And they should because I mean, 4 years of your life is spent, on this thing, on this event. If you don't make it, you need to like, you need to go bang or have some release or something.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Even the food situation is terrible. I know that they tried making them eat like vegan food and it didn't fucking work out. And so they had to get food from outside. They had to get like anything from the good from outside because it just the Olympic Village didn't have enough food for them to eat. And mind you,
Yeah,
these are
or
Olympians. They're eating like 3 or 4,000 calories a day just to keep up because they're intelligent.
because of the metabolism and,
Yeah,
like, their workouts that they're doing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And some of the people have actually left to go stay elsewhere, and, what I was reading, they were giving them a hassle when they were coming back in, like, they had suddenly changed the rules, "Oh, you can't come back in this gate, now you gotta go around going back in the other gate," but they never told them
yeah, 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 yeah.
until they showed up the next day, so now, they're expecting to compete, but now they're having to go around, and it just, it's frustrating,
Yeah, yeah, it's been a shit show.
but it is France, they're
Yeah, well,
kinda
it is
assholes.
France. They had to put out a bunch of letters to people being like, don't be assholes, be nice. It's
Yeah,
funny. It's hilarious.
watching the, God, what was it? Was it
The
the
target practice with the
Canes?
gun.
No, oh, well, we'll come back to him. Um, was it the Canes Festival or whatever? Canes.
Yeah,
There was
cons.
some
Yeah, cons.
movie.
Yeah.
Yep, they're in France, and that one security guard was all handsy with some of those people, like, rushing them up the steps and
Well, and
shit.
yeah, and that was a female. I think it was a female security
Yeah,
guard, right?
yeah. She's
And I
just a jealous bitch.
yeah, I was like, why are the male ones like
Mhm.
fine, but this one female one is like giving all the good looking women shit. It was very weird because
Yep.
like I watched that whole video
Like,
and I watched
actually putting her hands on them and, like,
100%. I
physically
was like,
moving them,
I was
yeah.
like, that's a last resort move for a security guard. Like, you don't do that unless somebody's like really causing a problem and is about to like punch you or something. Then you like tackle them and hold them down, but
Yeah,
like
and
to
as a
immediately,
security guard, shouldn't you be protecting the actors and not
yeah, no, 100%, yeah, exactly. It was really weird because I watched several videos on it
Mhm.
and all the tapes and everything. I was like, oh, this is just a highlight reel of whatever. It's like, no, this is a, was happening consistently, not just like one person. It was like a lot she had done.
Several. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like,
And
it was
she would
one of
just
those.
kept getting shittier and shittier with
It
them.
was one of those things where I'm just like, when this is when a diversity hire goes bad.
Yeah, I'm like, why did they not take her off of that particular detail after the first one? Because it just makes them look bad.
Well, it's because she's a female. Because it's one of the here's the catch.
That's
Here's the catch
bullshit.
22. Here's the catch 22. They wanted to have a female security guard so they could look good, but then when she acts a fool, they don't want to pull her off because it'll make them look bad. So they
Mm.
just let her keep being a pain in the ass.
Well, we will come back to that shooter in the Olympics, but because we're talking about security detail, I do have to say this because, and I it's not political, but it is about. So when that dude shot at Trump the other day or the other week, I told my son, why the fuck did they have a 5-foot woman trying to protect a 6-foot something man? Oh, don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. I'm like, really? Really? All of his details should have been 7 foot tall or at least his height. No, you got this little woman. Stop.
I will okay, and once again, not to get political, but one thing I've noticed about this administration is they've been very like DEI about a lot of their stuff, and it just didn't work. Like the one I guess
Can't even
dude or
block the bullets. If
yeah.
she stood like this, she couldn't even have blocked
Oh
them.
God, it was terrible. It was yeah, no, and also watching the female director of the Secret Service and trying to answer those questions was like the worst thing because she's like, I don't have that in front of me. And the guy's like, it's been 9 days and somebody got shot. How do you not have this in front of you? Like, it looked really bad. It looked so bad. But also, like I said, with this administration, everything's been very like PC and like diversity, equity, and inclusion, and like it has not worked. It has not worked because I think even the dude or trans person they had for the nuclear codes who like stole luggage from the airport or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
they had a problem with that person too. And I'm just like, this ain't working, man. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but like hiring these particular people you hired does not work out. You need to hire people who are like qualified.
I am all for qualifications, but in certain positions, not that a woman couldn't be security, but not a 5-foot woman
Yeah.
protecting a 6'5" man. I mean, we got to be realistic here.
Oh, 100%.
But could she protect another woman or a smaller statured man? Sure. You got to be realistic. Just like I am very pro woman. I think a lot of people might even think I'm a feminist, but I also don't think women should work in a men's prison. Jail's fine. I also don't think men should work in a women's prison as a close guard. Can they work back in the office? Can they work in some of the other positions? Absolutely. But should they be the ones that are, because I can tell you from knowing people that have been in prison, so much consensual and non-consensual actions happen in those prisons between the guards and the inmates. It's not even funny. I just hell, even our local prison, we had a chick get in trouble because she would try to flash the guards and masturbate and try to get extra things and
Oh
stuff.
my
But
God.
yeah, yeah, they're like, oh, you gotta put that away. We're not interested in that.
Well,
But
that's why, like, and I've always heard in women's prisons they won't give them bars of soap or cucumbers or potatoes or anything like that because the idea is that they will carve them into dildos and like use them on themselves.
they can use their hands. You can use just about anything.
That's once again, this is a rumor I've heard. I've never confirmed it, or I don't know if it's true.
Hairbrush. You can use just about anything.
Yeah.
They can't stop them from masturbating, but it's the opportunities that get opened up. Supposedly, my brother has a baby with a jail guard, or a prison guard.
What?
Yeah, from when he was in Pendleton. Um, my sister said she actually saw a picture. The lady sent a picture to my brother. Yeah, yeah.
That's wild. That's wild.
She never got caught, never got in trouble, but if that is his biological child, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's the one that told us. He said you can get anything you want in prison. Anything.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Damn.
Actually, that's where he got a further education at and learned how to crack safes. So,
Of course he
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Of course he did.
But let's go back to the dude, the one guy from the Olympics. That was pretty fucking cool. Actually, him and his partner. So I just found this out. What he won the silver for, that was actually a pair of them. There was a female and a male. The guy is the one that's all over the internet, but
Yeah.
he actually had a partner, and their score together is what won the silver. Now
Ah,
she
okay.
did have, I think, some kind of special eyeglasses, but nothing like some of those fucking Koreans and
Oh, I
shit where
saw
we're
that,
like
man.
seeing their whole face and they're wearing some
Yeah,
crazy
it
fucking
was
shit.
yeah, it was damn near like a cyberpunk headset they had. I was like, what is going on?
I've never seen
Um,
that.
but I
I would be
love
more
but
impressed with just just shoot.
but I love how like he showed up in like a fucking t-shirt and just aimed and shot like it was not like he was just there to like buy groceries or something. I was like, what the fuck is with you, buddy?
I love the memes that are coming out
Oh,
about
100%.
him. Oh, you know that they told him just to miss a little, so they didn't. How good he really was.
Yeah, because everyone's like looking into his past, like, oh, is he is an assassin? Was he KGB or like all this other
Yeah.
stuff? I'm like, what the fuck, people? It's so it's so ridiculous.
And then you got and that had to the other people that were there, that had to have been intimidating because they are wearing all that fucking gear and shit just
Yeah.
to try to shoot.
Hmm.
And here this dude walks up, bam, it with both
Exactly.
eyes open. He wasn't even squinting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was definitely it was definitely interesting. Yeah, because like I watched a little bit of it. I was just like, and I love that once again, I love the movies coming out because I think it's I just saw one with him in the movie The Professional where he's the French guy.
Uh-huh.
I saw him in somebody made one with him in Pulp Fiction. I've somebody replaced John Wick's face with his, and I'm just like, good God, man, it's just all over the place. I love it. The internet always wins. Yeah, it's been great.
Oh
It's been
God.
wonderful.
I'm gonna look him up again.
Yeah.
See if there's anything.
But apparently, also, I think
Any news.
I think they tried doing a triathlon in the water, and a lot of the athletes got sick. So apparently, the water's not clean yet. Still,
Well, of course it's not clean. It's probably like our fucking rivers here in America. Trash full of shit,
yeah,
you know? Um, yeah, that's too bad. But I do know that before the Olympics, what was it, the mayor or whatever, of where they're at, she actually swam in that river. But it's kind of like this. She's from there. That's kind of like in Mexico, they can drink the water if you live in Mexico and are raised in Mexico.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
But not being from there, if I go down there and drink the water, I could get sick
Yeah.
because my body's not used to it. So her swimming in that river really didn't mean anything
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
she's from there.
100%, 100%. Yeah, it's just the Olympics have been a shit show. It's been an
Oh, it's
incredible shit show.
crazy.
Every day something new, something drastic. I even heard that like yeah, because like they were trying to be energy efficient and be very green, be very like carbon neutral for the Olympics because that's the way they fucking are. That a lot of the Olympians have been suffering because like there's no air conditioning because it's like, summer in France
Mm,
and it's hot, and they've been having to like import their own air conditioners from like whatever country they're from and like bring it into their rooms and stuff. Like it's so terrible because like once again, these people are at the peak of their physical fitness
Yeah.
And they can't get like simple things like air conditioning and like a good bed and fucking food. Like it's terrible.
But don't you realize it seems like every Olympics, it's like this no matter what country they're in. Wherever um the people are housed at, it's never up to par. And I think that's because it's always temporary. And, you got these countries that are putting millions of dollars for this temporary situation to house thousands of people. And it never is up to par.
No, yeah, no, it's yeah, like the last few I've always heard it's a shit show, but it's one of those things where you'd think like it's like going to it's like going to a convention every year. They've done it
You
long
think it'd be
enough.
better. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've done it long enough. They have enough heads up to know what's going on, and they should be able to figure it out.
Yep.
And it's one of those things where it's like I don't know why they're not. It doesn't make sense. Like I guess it's just dealing with government logistics. Like bureaucracy just doesn't move at the speed that it needs to for this to happen. Even when they get like a 4 or 8 year notice, like they're just not fast enough, which
Hmm.
is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
don't
know,
know how far in advance they have to put their bid in, because don't the
I
countries bid or do they just
they know
pick?
I think they bid. I think they bid or they pick whatever. But something happened. But like like there's a list that like it's gonna happen in your country um at least
I would say
it,
at least 8 years in
at least eight
advance.
years.
They
Yeah,
probably already know. Yeah, because
yeah, at least
they got to build and
yeah, 100%. And it's just like you should know and you should figure it out and get it done. It's just strange. Like it's very. I think it's coming back to Atlanta in like 2032 or something like that. I forget, or
oh,
2036
is
or
it?
whatever. I think it's coming back to Atlanta in that time because it's finally circled around enough. Because I think it happened here in like 96 or whatever.
And is that when the bomb happened?
No, that was in Zurich, I think, wasn't it? In the
No.
80s?
Well, wasn't there a bomb? Oh, but it was the Olympics, wasn't it?
It
Or
was, yeah, well, it was the Olympics, but I don't think it was Atlanta though. May have been.
okay.
It may have been. Once again, I was a child. I didn't watch it that time, so I really don't know. Um, but I remember they're making a movie out of it. But I think it was in Germany at the time. But once again, don't know.
Let me see.
Olympics.
Centennial Olympic Park, 1996.
That's Atlanta then, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Atlanta.
Holy shit.
Centennial Olympic Park in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, I thought so.
Let's see.
Yep. The blast killed one person and injured 111 others. And then that's when they did that whole railroading of uh, that one security guard.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, so it's coming back. Okay.
Yeah, I think it is. Let's see. We have Los Angeles, Atlanta, Salt Lake. Oh, Salt Lake was '02. Los Angeles. Okay, sorry. Los Angeles and okay. So not having to in Atlanta for a while. Sorry. It's happening in LA in 2028. Go
Oh
figure.
God, that's gonna be.
God, it's good. Well, fucking Gavin Newsom's gonna pull out some shit and be like, all right, clean the streets, get the homeless off.
That's why they're kicking the homeless, because he just passed some shit that um
Wow, actually, you know what? That makes sense. Holy shit, that makes sense now.
now it does make sense, because he started cracking down and telling the cities they needed to start clearing their homeless out.
That makes
And
sense.
yeah, they passed some new laws and shit like that. Wow,
That
that
makes
makes
sense.
complete sense. They got 4 years to clean that up.
Yeah, that's probably what it is then. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, then it's happening in Salt Lake in 2034, but I don't think it's happening in Atlanta again. I thought it was like that for a while, but I guess it's not happening there until maybe in like 2038 or something in like 10 or 15 years.
But it'll get there. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get
I'm
there.
surprised more countries don't want it in their country, but I guess it really just does disrupt things. And then you put all this money into building these places and making sure everything is what the Olympics needs. And then once the Olympics is gone, what do you do with everything that's
Yeah,
left?
yeah. That's true.
Because I've seen that before. I can't remember what country it was, but it was like years later, somebody did like a little video about what Olympic Village looked like. years afterwards, and it was just empty. Just everything was still there, just torn up and empty and growing over because they
Yeah,
just
nobody
didn't do anything with it.
nobody cared. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Oh
that's
well,
sad.
it is. I mean, because the Olympic Games are supposed to be celebrated, and they're just kind of like, you know, a joke at this point. They're like the Super Bowl. It's just like,
Well, this year it really is a joke. I'm telling you, every time I log in, it's like, what's happening
oh
now?
no, and
Holy
yeah,
crap.
and apparently people even the beginning, some of the I think the German team like had their stuff robbed and their stuff scrounged through, and yeah, it's been terrible for them. Um, in general, it's just like, yeah, yeah, every day
I'm
it seems like more shit.
I'm looking at these sharpshooters that Turkish pair shot against. I really don't think they should be able to use all that high-tech gear. That's stupid as hell. I want to see a sharpshooter that can just point the gun and shoot. That impresses me. It doesn't impress me
The
if you're wearing these goggles that it narrows it down to how
yeah,
that's not impressive to me.
no, it's not. The one you should watch, I think, is the Winter Games where they ski and shoot. That's
Oh,
impressive to
Jesus.
watch. That's impressive to
Damn.
watch. Because they have a little like I think it's a 22 or something like that. They have a little rifle they have in their back, and they'll get to these. They'll have to ski, and it's timed. It's timed and it's targeted. Like you get so much
Mm.
for each target, and it's a very like stressful thing because you have to go down this track, get to like point one, shoot the target to get enough points, ski fast enough down to point two, get the points, like keep going. It's really like stressful, but it's fun to watch. But
Oh, and
those
they got some stupid, like, break dancing is now part of the
Yeah, I
Olympics. Do you
saw
see that?
that. I saw that too. Yeah,
I mean, it is definitely not the Olympics of my childhood.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah, I just some of the new things, not that it's not strenuous and um um definitely physical. I just think it's subjective.
oh yeah,
Who's a better dancer? I don't think it should be an Olympic category.
yeah. That's a weird thing. That's a weird thing.
Yeah, it's very fucking weird.
But no, the one I was talking about is the Winter Olympics. It's the biathlon,
Biathlon,
Biath,
okay.
biathlon, Biathlon, and it's yeah. They have a
Huh,
gun. They have to ski. They have to shoot. It's a whole thing. That's fun to watch because that's stressful as
damn.
shit. It's stressful as shit to watch.
Oh, that sounds neat.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, but I think well, yeah, and I think the Winter Olympics are a little bit more fun because I've watched those before just in passing. I'm just like because even seeing like the bobsled or the single bobsled, like just the camera angles I have, and you see the thing whipping around, and like those bodies just are trying not to fall off. That's stressful too.
Mm-hmm. I
But
remember being little, my mom used to always love to watch the ice skating pairs,
that's
especially.
impressive. Like yeah, because like I was against that, and I watched it, and I was just like, it is fucking impressive to see them do
And
that
they're on a
stuff.
couple blades that
Yeah.
can really fucking do damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just the way that they're like once again they're physically fit, but the way they swing around each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they swing the wrong way or swing too hard, like they're flying off. And if the blades hit a vital organ, they're screwed. You
Yeah.
know, so it's yeah, that's stressful as well. Plus, it's like just entirely fucking cold the whole
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
time
Absolutely.
because they do it at like the top of the world or whatever. I don't know. Yeah,
What
it's
else do they have in the wintertime? Figure skating, alpine skiing, speed skating,
snowboarding, skiing, half pipe tricks, that
ice
that kind of stuff.
hockey.
Ice hockey, yep. What is that one thing with the giant stone they always like sweep with? Forget what that's called. It's a Canadian thing.
Um, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. They have
Skeleton, what's that?
skeleton. I don't know what that is.
God. Probably make you a skeleton if you crash.
Probably.
Oh God, but yeah, the Olympics have been something to watch. It's like it's definitely, I'm sure a lot of this kind of shit happened before, but again, the internet is just a beast of its own.
Yeah,
Um,
and things whip out so fast, so
oh,
fast.
so fast. So very fast. It's crazy fast.
Yeah. Speaking of which, did you see Elon Musk talk shit to Newsom?
No, I didn't see him talk shit to Newsom, but Elon Musk has not had a good past week.
No, he hasn't. He really
Not at all.
hasn't. Well,
What
apparently,
was
like
he saying to Newsom?
well, he shared an obviously like AI done video. Now he shared it. He didn't make it. He shared
Oh, yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
a video of an AI voice of Kamala Harris like saying some funny shit. He just shared it. I thought it was funny.
Okay.
It's one of those things where it's like, why are you giving the man shit for sharing it? That's really weird. Like he didn't make it. Like everybody thought he made it or something, but I looked at it. It was like he just shared it. It's not a.
He just thought it was funny and
He thought it was
shared it.
funny, and he was like, haha, retweeted. And Newsom's like, oh, you shouldn't share that. And I was like, why are you getting on his nuts about this?
Well, because he's has such power. He has so many people that follow him. But here's where he fucked up twice this past week. I don't know if he fucked up the once, but so evidently, and I'm just going by what I'm reading from the news sources, more than one. Elon Musk was part of, I guess he created a pack, but they created a website where users could get assistance with registering to vote, except it never really helped anybody register to vote. Those swing states, if you are filling out this form and saying, I haven't registered to vote, I'm blah, blah, blah. Basically, Elon Musk, his pack was just collecting the data. It
Holy
never
shit!
gave them any place that they could go register to vote.
Oh wow, that's
It's
that's fucked.
actually being investigated in some of these states for I don't know, he hasn't done anything with the data, so I don't know if they're going to get him for election interference or just fraud. I don't know, but yeah, he's being investigated right
Wow,
now.
that's fucked up.
Now, as rich as he is and as powerful as he is, nothing will happen to him. He could say, I created this pack. I didn't know it was ran by so and so, and they'll just throw somebody else under the bus. But the other thing that happened to him this week, and I can't find anything about it, him and Grimes were in court this week
What?
about the three kids that they have together. Yes, they were in court in Texas, but it was a closed hearing.
Oh,
The
that's
only thing I saw was pictures of him walking into the courthouse. That was it. I have no idea what the results are. I'm assuming that they have a gag order on both him and Grimes because she hasn't said anything either. But remember, she was suing him because he was denying her access
yep.
to the kids.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's on, what is it? I'm on Bazinga Edge or whatever, and it says Elon Musk and Grimes appear in Texas court over custody dispute days after Tesla CEO accused of withholding children. Oof. Let's say in the latest development, an ongoing custody dispute between Tesla CEO and Grimes. The pair were seen in Texas court on Friday. This followed allegations from Grimes' mother that Musk is withholding their children. Both parties have filed separate lawsuits in Texas and California. Friday hearing addressed several motions, including one to temporarily suspend the proceedings. Musk arrived at the courthouse with a substantial security detail, while Grimes, also known as Claire S. Boucher, arrived shortly before the hearing commenced. Court was closed. And the press and public shortly after hearing began due to security concerns related to the children. Okay. Must sought to keep the children private, filing for a protective order in December to ensure the confidentiality of his deposition. Situation intensified in July when Grimes' mother accused Musk of withholding the children from their mother and great grandmother. Hmm. I don't know. That's just
Haven't heard anything from it though.
nothing.
Nope.
But
But he has
yeah,
been, keeping at least the two kids. I don't know if it's all three, but at
yeah,
least that boy, that
for
oldest
sure,
boy.
for sure. But no, Gavin Newsom, let's see, retweeted, I think it was like, yeah, it says July 28th. He says, manipulating a voice in an ad like this one should be illegal. I'll be signing a bill in a matter of weeks to make sure this is. It's a picture,
Yeah, but
and it's a picture, and the picture says, it has his face on it. It says, Elon Musk retweets altered Kamala Harris campaign ad. He just retweeted it,
yeah, that's
which is like, he retweeted it. He didn't make it. And then under that it says the pettiest shit ever. That's why I kind of like the guy. He said, I checked with a renowned world authority, Professor Suck on these nuts. And he said parody is legal in America. I'm just like, God damn it, you're right.
that was
Oh,
good.
jeez.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah, that one,
when
that's
when you get to dunk on the fucking governor of California. Oh,
suck on these nuts.
that's the dream. That's the dream.
I wish I had that kind of money. Wouldn't that is the dream, man.
He's got buy a country money. He's beyond fuck you money. He's got like I can buy a
Yeah.
country money.
Yeah. Oh, good Lord. That
Yeah.
is funny. Him and Bezos both.
Yeah, I know. God.
If
I'm
they ever
waiting.
combined their resources, we'd be at their mercy.
Well, you know what would happen if they combined the resources? They would just build rockets and go take over Mars, and that's what would happen. That's all they would do.
I
They'd be
don't
like,
know
"Fuck
if
this,
Bezos
we're."
wants Mars. It's going to depend on what his girlfriend wants.
God, probably gonna take over the moon or something. Jeez.
Ah, that
God, I know.
cross-eyed fucker.
Oh God. I know SpaceX got the contract to deorbit the International Space Station in 6 years.
Mm,
Yeah, it'll be taken off in chunks and put into the ocean.
wow. Oh,
Yep,
our poor ocean. God, we are such fucking parasites upon this earth.
yep, yep.
Mm.
But it's all it's gonna be aimed towards that. I think it's like it's below Australia or something. It's in like a place where nobody could ever get to it, and
And
it's
then they're
gonna
going to say the ocean's rising because it's being filled up with metal. I mean, think about it. The
basically,
water's going to
basic,
be dispersed. It has to go somewhere.
basically, yeah. But they already have a new one. I think they have like four companies who are vying to put a new one into orbit. And like I know the first one took like what is it? I think it took 22 trips and cost of the time in the 90s cost like $1 billion in the 90s. Or maybe more. But the new one will take like two trips and it'll be like 10 times the size. They want to do like an inflatable thing or whatever with it, I think.
Mm.
And I think they want to do like in space manufacturing for sure. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, for sure. A lot of weird stuff going on.
Mm-hmm. I'm reading back on the Olympics. Did you see this guy with the hammer throw?
I did not. What happened with that?
So he threw so far on his first throw. It has not, let's see. He reached 82.28 meters. His final throw was 84.12, and no other competitor even reached the 80-meter mark. He threw that much further than everybody else, and he's like this long-haired, great big porn stash looking guy.
Oh no, yeah, is he Canadian? Ethan
Yes,
Cutsberg?
yes,
Yeah, okay, I'm
yep,
looking at him right
yes,
now.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. Dude, that thing fucking spun.
Yeah, it's
Holy
like,
shit.
holy shit.
They're gonna be testing his urine real quick.
Yeah, that's what people are calling for. They're like, but dude can just throw, man.
He had the momentum though. He had his body in it. He had it really going.
He probably strained something.
He
You just
probably
watch, he's
did.
probably all iced up tonight. He's
Yeah,
probably in pain.
yeah. He's strained his nutsack or something. He pulled one. I don't know what
Oh
happened.
God.
He's just
His
there.
facial expression though, that's fucking hilarious.
Look at
And
his
then there's
look
people
at his
posting
eyebrows.
like a Norse
Look
god kind of.
look at his fucking eyebrows. They're wild. They're wild.
Oh God, in his hair. Yeah. That
Oh
whole
jeez.
that's so funny.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they're
that's
picking up
fun.
some speed though, because like that's impressive, man. That is damn impressive. And trying to release it in that small window they have in that net, wow,
Hmm.
that's impressive.
That's gonna be a record that will probably stand for quite a while.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
That's amazing. Oh, Michael Phelps' record was broke.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. I heard
The
about that.
swimmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have seen him. It was kind of sad because it wasn't an American that broke it. It was some other dude. But
Don't
they
tell me
were
it was a fucking Russian.
no, but they had the camera on Michael Phelps in the stand and he was like watching and you see him like, no, no, no. And then he like, no, and he touched his face and then he looked over and realized the camera was watching him and he just was
Oh,
like
that
all
sucks.
slumped
That
down in his
sucks.
seat. Yeah, because you're supposed to cheer everybody on, and he really should have been like, "That's what we gotta." No, he was like, "No, no,
Well,
no."
he did win like I think like what like 5 or 6 gold medals or something.
Yes. I mean, God, he hasn't competed for years, so
No, and I remember the first time he competed, the first one he was in, like he got called out because he was smoking weed, and everyone's like, "Are you
yeah.
fucking kidding me? What are you doing?" And then he came back the second time and he like cleaned house,
Hmm.
So I don't
Well,
know.
that's what happened to that one female runner with the ungodly long nails.
Yes.
She wasn't able to compete 4 years ago because she got caught smoking pot.
Mm, yep.
And it's like, because one of my friends was like, "Oh, well, pot's illegal in some states, and it's not like it's a performance enhancing drug, and blah, blah, blah." And it's like, look, these are their requirements. You didn't do what was required. You knew if you smoked weed and got caught, you would not be able to compete. And yet she made that decision to do it. I don't feel sorry for her.
No.
She came back 4 years later. Wonderful. But why should we let her go ahead and compete if she broke the rules?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah. And one thing I've heard about the Olympics, I think, is that whenever they do it, they keep your blood in a freezer for I think 10 years or something.
Mm,
Because what they'll do then is like when new things come up, they'll retest it. And if you come up with if it comes up with new things that they found
hmm.
out, they'll strip you of your title.
Wow. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, because they're very, very strict about it. So
Yep,
yeah,
I could see that.
they're incredibly, incredibly strict.
Well, as they should be. As they should be. Um, we're if everybody was amped up on or even if we're saying, okay, so pot isn't a performance enhancing drug, yeah, but it reduces your stress level. Isn't that enhancing your performance?
Oh, of course. Of course.
So, if it just stay clean, stay sober, and win your medals. I mean, we're looking for the best of the best, is what we're looking for.
Well, I mean, here's the thing I would love. I think they should let all this stuff in because I know this is gonna sound morbid, but it'll be because I mean, think about it. I mean, imagine there's a dude who just like took a fucking line of coke before like a 500-meter dash or something, and he smokes everybody, but then he fucking falls over on the fucking floor afterwards. Like that would
Hmm.
be something to watch. Like he did it, but he didn't survive it, kind of thing. Like I know that's morbid to say, but like it would be interesting as fuck to watch.
Yeah. Oh
Especially,
God, yeah.
yeah, like it would make things exciting for sure if they just allowed like fucking like hard narcotics into the goddamn Olympics. You know,
Who can survive after snorting coke?
exactly. Like how much coke are you gonna do to like win the gold for your country? Like what is it worth? How much is it worth? You
Oh
know?
God, don't say that. The Russians will win it all. The Russians are the North Korea will join.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, really think about it. Like, what if you're able to like fucking do a line, or they're able to inject meth like right into your fucking brain, and then you just like you just go. That's it. You're just like
Hmm.
off like a rocket, and you just like. Of course, when you wait, of course, when you slow down, your heart's gonna explode. But I mean, you'll win gold.
Yeah. Yeah, they won't care once you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. But imagine those records every year. Every time to beat would be impossible. Would be fucking impossible. It would be impressive
Mm,
as shit. Oh my god. Yeah.
something to beat.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my morbid thought about it. I say just crank them up and let them go. Just let them do it. It's fine. Because you gotta get the viewership back. You gotta make this entertaining. Like, just come on.
Oh, I think this year did it. I
Yeah,
think everybody's going to
100%.
be watching the Winter Olympics like a hawk.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because actually, I haven't watched, you know, flipping through the channels. Sometimes I might see something with the Olympics, but I haven't sat down and watched it for years. But now this is getting me kind of interested in it again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely, yeah, because you're just like invested in like the drama that's happening. That is the shit show of the Olympics. I think the Winter Olympics
Hmm.
is just as bad too. Because I think
Yep.
when I watched Winter Olympics a couple of years ago, like I remember hearing, I forget where I was. I was somewhere watching it, and like the woman from Germany, like her fucking passport went through America, and then she became a part of the American team. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was the weirdest shit. It was like getting announced right then and there.
Oh,
And then like like the flag on her name switched over, and I was like, "What?" It was so weird.
oh, that's
So
stupid.
it was so fucking weird.
That's wrong.
Yeah,
That's so
it
wrong.
was so well. I mean, America does it. Like they'll get people from Africa who can run, and like give them green cards and put them in the Olympics. Like that's how that shit works.
That's wrong. But speaking of like switching like that, so this prisoner exchange that just happened for Biden with America and some other countries with Russia, right?
Yeah, I
So
heard something about it. Yeah.
so there was this husband and wife who were spies in some country. Must have been a country that spoke Spanish, because them and their children were part of this prisoner exchange. The kids didn't even know they were Russian. As they
What?
Putin met their plane because they were part of the release. They flew back to Russia, and it was while they were flying back that their parents told them they were really Russian, because the kids were born while the parents were spies in this other country.
What the
And then the
fuck?
parents got caught, and they've been, being kept in this other country all these years. And now they're back in Russia. These kids can't speak Russian.
Holy
They didn't
shit!
even know they were Russian. I
Holy
guess the
shit!
article that I was reading said that the parents were telling them that Putin was going to meet the plane, and the kids didn't even know who the heck Putin was, because they're younger. They're not quite teenagers. They're not little, but I'd probably say, 11, 12.
That
Um,
is wild. Like
yeah,
Your parents are Russian spies, and they're so shitty at their job they got caught. And now because of that, you're getting deported. Like, sorry, kids. Like that is fucked.
their entire life, their friends, their family, and oh, by the way, you're Russian, a country that most everyone hates. Surprise! But the Russian president met your plane.
Oh God. Oh man, that is really fucked. Because like it's like enjoy your winters, and jeez, in fucking
Yeah.
Russia. God,
Yeah.
terrible,
Isn't that
terrible,
something? Yeah,
terrible,
I was
terrible.
reading that article and I'm like laughing. Ha ha ha. Yeah, on August 1st.
Oh man,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Those poor kids.
Yeah, that really sucks for them because they grew up in an entirely different culture, and then them
Hmm.
getting pulled out and put back in Russia, they have no idea what's going on. They're just
Yep.
entirely unsure.
Yep. But here's the thing, a lot of these countries, and I could see Russia doing this, they will treat the spies like gold, because they were over in another country. Now, I don't know if they will in Russia, for the simple fact of they got caught. So I don't know how much Russia will.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm surprised they didn't shoot them when they got off the plane.
yeah, yeah, I'm a little surprised, um, but yeah, that's That's what these kids are going to have to deal with now. But I guess Putin knew that the kids didn't realize they were Russian and couldn't speak Russian because he spoke to them in Spanish when they got off the plane.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he knows about them. So now they're probably going to tell him how wonderful Russia is. Good luck with that. Those kids are going to end up in America before too long. You watch. They're going to be like,
Well, speaking of spies, things like that, I think it just came out recently that North Korea have been using remote work to make money in the U.S. and bring it back to North Korea.
who isn't? Remote work has opened the US to the entire world.
Well,
I mean,
apparently, what they've been doing is they've been getting paid like they live in like fucking Kansas or whatever, and they'll convert the money to Bitcoin and bring it across the internet.
because it's untraceable. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just
Okay.
like, and like they passed the interview, and some of them like, and only a few of them have gotten caught because like they'll get caught after like a year and a half of being there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, that's hilarious.
Mm.
And they're just trying to bring money, they're trying to bring fucking Bitcoin and money into North Korea so they can use it. Like it's such a weird fucking system. I swear to God.
That used to be a big deal with the job that I have. So you've heard me mention before about go live support.
Yeah,
So when I first started, a lot of the times they didn't even really do like a for just the go live support, you're going to come in, you're going to support the system. We didn't even really fill out a questionnaire. We just joined the consulting firm. And a lot of the recruiters, they ask just very basic questions or they go by what your resume looks like.
yeah.
And what we were running into a lot, Nigerians. I'm dead serious. And
That's
I don't
funny.
mean anything against Nigerians. We've met some very lovely ones, but they would get a more English speaking person to do their phone interview. And then a different person would actually show up for the go live support. And some of them couldn't even speak any English. And they're getting paid to support these hospitals. That happened to us all the time, a lot. Yeah. They would
That
get
is
somebody else
wild.
to do the interview. Mhm.
That is so wild.
Yep. And I was speaking to one recruiter and she said that she had did an interview with somebody and she was looking at their LinkedIn and she said, there was some qualification they didn't have. Okay, thank you. And they got off the phone. And she said she went back to their LinkedIn page afterwards and they had added what she said they were missing. That qualification that they didn't have was now on their LinkedIn. She goes, I couldn't believe it. I said, well, yeah,
It happens,
happens
man. Yeah, it happens.
all the time.
Oh yeah.
Just get somebody else to do the interview for you.
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why it works. It's terrible, but
And then if you think of the way a hospital is, because this also then happened, because a lot of people are like, well, would they get caught, once they get to the hospital and leave? Well, no, because we check in and then they send you out through the hospital, and you might have like one person for every two doctors, and then you might have one person for every like five or six nurses. Well, if you're on a floor and there's four other people that are on that floor supporting, these people will go in the stairwell, leave. I mean, there's hundreds of people there supporting.
yep,
You can't really keep track of all of them.
yep,
So,
yep.
yeah, they just take off and then come back and clock out and get paid.
Oh man. Jeez.
Hmm.
It's wild.
The world is a racket. But yeah,
No,
that doesn't surprise me that North Korea is doing that
yeah.
at all.
I thought it was funny as shit when I heard about it. I was like, of course, like corporate America wouldn't give a shit as long as you're
Hmm.
doing your job correctly.
Yep. Yep.
Like nobody would care. Um,
Exactly.
it's funny as shit. That's funny as shit, man.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this election this year to be over.
I am too.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I don't know if I told you. I signed up for and I got my ticket for my reunion happening, my high
Oh,
school reunion
yeah.
happening in September. So
Nice.
I'm going to
Nice.
it. It's happening. Oh God.
All right. Fucking awesome.
Jeez.
Can't wait to hear about it.
It's gonna be. Oh,
It's gonna be awesome.
I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping there will be lots of drama and I can just kind of sit in the background and just enjoy people like for shit happening. That's all I want to see. Is just people bringing up old shit and then just fighting it out. That's what I want to see.
Mhm.
I don't care. I really don't. Oh man. Yeah, it should be interesting.
Oh, I think it'll be fun. I can't wait to hear what stories. I can't wait to find out, what popular snotty girls that blew you off are now fat.
Oh no, like a handful of them over the past few years have like friended me on Facebook and they look like shit. Oh my God. Actually,
That's
let's
always the best.
oh God, I think one friended me like 6 months ago and she was dude, she used to be really cute. And then I saw her recently and she's like divorced and what is it? Just like oh man, it's just sad, really.
Mm,
Let's see if she
that's too
pops up
bad.
here. I don't think she'll pop up on my thing. Friends, followers. I don't think so. I don't think she's here. Is she? Maybe not. No, man, is it? No, no, no. Oh, that's how you spell her last name. Yeah, she looks like shit. God damn. Because I'm looking at her pictures. She's got like two kids, and she just looks fucking terrible. Because yeah, her main picture that she used to have on her profile before a few weeks ago was just like she looks drugged out and just like
Mm,
overly tan and just like she's been sitting in the sun too long and
yep,
just terrible.
yep.
But no, she's very clearly divorced and has two kids. No dad is in the picture.
Mm.
So
I can't say anything. No
I
dad
get to
is.
I get to laugh at her because she's terrible. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Mm.
Going through pictures now and it's just incredibly regretful. No, no, when she was in high school, she was really cute. Um, but god damn, she's been through some shit. I think she's got
Mm.
missing teeth too. Oh god.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I can't say anything. I'm missing like three molars. They're far enough back though, you can't really see.
Exactly. That's the difference. This girl
They're
had
not
like
my front. Yeah, if they were more towards the front, I would have
yeah.
got a new one.
But no, yeah, a few of them over the last few years have been like friending me and then just like I'll just unfollow they'll keep my friend but also unfollow so I've seen their bullshit. And it's just like I just don't care, man. They're like five people I still talk to from back then, but that's about it.
Hmm.
That's about it. So
I
yeah.
just realized I'm missing. Well, I already missed it. It's done over with now, but I had signed up to join the Zoom comics for Kamala just because I wanted to see who was on there. They had Mark Hamill get on there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You should read his Twitter. It's interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, he's a little he's getting up there in his years and he's not very mentally stable.
Oh,
Um
damn.
yeah, he's oh God. Just some of the unhinged things he says on Twitter. I'm just like, buddy, you need to go calm down. Like, just go outside and touch grass and then come back. Okay. Yeah.
You know who that sounds like? Kevin Sorbo. He needs to settle down too. Some of the shit he posts on Twitter, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's probably why he doesn't act anymore, is because like he got a little too into it.
He does act
Oh, he still
in the
acts?
same movies I am.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he's still acting a
Okay.
lot in the independent industry.
Gotcha. Yeah, I good for him then. I didn't but I don't know. I heard he was quite unhinged. I didn't know he was like that
Yes,
unhinged.
the independent industry and JC Films, which
Oh,
is
okay. I know what
yes,
JC Films is.
yes.
I know what
He's
JC.
he's in those too.
Yeah, in the Christian
Mm-hmm.
market. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Um I just got an alert on my phone a few minutes ago that apparently in Franklin, Tennessee, they're shooting a Hallmark movie.
Do they need any actors?
I don't know. Let me send you the link for it. Because maybe if you follow them or you connect with them, it'll help. I don't know. Let's see. Come on, come on. And then I'll put it in the Facebook chat to make it easier for you because
Okay.
I know your Instagram's full of me just sending you crazy shit all the time. Because I get bored. There you go. So
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I know. I know this. I know they shoot all the winter stuff now, so they can have it edited and done by Christmas, and they can put it up on their channel. That's usually how it works. Because I know when Mom was here, a few years ago in July, they were filming some like Christmas mall thing at the Cumberland Mall here in Atlanta, and everybody was like bundled up and things like that, and it was like 95 degrees outside. It's terrible.
All right.
But yeah, no, if
Hallmark movie in Franklin.
yeah, but if there's any information you can glean from it, by all means, please do it.
I will look through their post and maybe I can find something.
Yeah, because I want you in a Hallmark movie really bad.
I do too. I think that would be so much fun.
Yeah, that'd be great. They usually shoot in this area. They usually shoot in like Tennessee and Atlanta a lot. Because I know they always pick Helen, Georgia, because it's a little German town. They always
Oh,
pick that.
yeah. Okay.
Because the one I was telling you about, the girl who got like the note at the podcast and had to come back and like talk to all of her exes, that one was filmed in Helen, Georgia. It was so weird. It was such a strange one. Like the love note or whatever the hell it's called, I forget.
Hmm.
That one was filmed there because I was like, I know that area. I've been there before.
That's so much fun. When it's someplace you've been, you're like, that.
Well, I know Burt Reynolds did what did he did? He did one movie called The Last Actor or something. I forget what was it called. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't Cannonball Run. What the fuck was it? Come on, Burt. Um, no, Defining Shadow. The Last Movie Star. Last Movie Star is the one he
Oh,
did.
okay.
That one was shot in Knoxville because they tried making fucking the Knoxville airport look like LAX or make it seem like it was LAX. I'm like, no, that's not LAX. That's not at all LAX. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah, if it was LAX, there'd be all kinds of construction that's up. You'd have to go down 2 terminals to check your bag and then walk back, clear back the other way to go actually get on the plane. And yeah.
Because it was a weird thing because they have this wide shot of the airport and it's like it's the inside. There's only 6 gates there. There's only 6 gates. Like it's not really. And you could tell it was an Knoxville airport because they had like this big fucking boat they were giving away at like for some contest or whatever in the corner. I was like, come on, get off it. But it was just funny to see them try to make it seem like it was LAX. I'm like, you guys are terrible at this. Just stop.
All right. Well, I will let you know if I find anything about the Hallmark movie. Because I definitely want to be in it.
Oh
Or
God,
at least
please.
in one. You know.
Yeah, at least at least if you get like a small sentence or part or whatever in one, that'd be great. That'd be awesome.
And now's the time that they're all going to start filming those Christmas ones because the season's coming. Knock
Yeah.
them out, film them now. They'll get them out by October.
Oh yeah. That's always the case. They film them in the summer, usually like early summer into July, and then they're done. And then what'll happen is they edit the shit out of them in like 2 or 3 months, and then they're done
Hmm.
by December. They're done by November, so they're
Hmm.
gonna be put up in December. So
Yep.
I gotta get them out, man.
Yep. 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 On that note, let's do our affirmation. I'm getting tired. We'll do our badass affirmation.
Okay.
When I start getting tired, I start like my mind starts wandering and I start not paying attention as much. Well, I'm the one with the camera on. You guys can tell when my mind starts wandering. I'm like, oh. What's going on? All right.
What's the affirmation?
Oh, happiness is a choice. And today I choose to be over the fucking top happy.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that. Let's do. I only have a few of these other cards left. These other ones. I'll do one of these. Pretty soon I'm going to need new cards.
You're going to need a whole new set.
You can and you will. You're a badass like that. I like that one. All right. And on that note, we appreciate the question that came in. Please, please, please send more questions. ericadyerpodcast@gmail.com.